Aries, you are about to be very happy. You have the Nine of Cups coming out here for the near future and the Six of Cups. So it looks like, something that you are manifesting is coming in. You're going to be very content with this. For some of you, you are getting a visitor from the past. Maybe somebody you grew up with, somebody you went to school with. Okay. That has been coming a lot in your readings lately. Something about a visitor from your past. This is going to be somebody that's going to help you. Okay, this is going to be somebody that's going to lead you into this Ace of Swords energy. Like this person is going to possibly say something, possibly do something that is going to spark an idea for you. So you're being encouraged to write that down. We do have the Nine of Wands. It's like you know what's going on around you, you're aware. I do feel like this Ace of Swords that's coming out for you, I do feel like it's going to be something where you're going to feel like you need to like stand back from for a while. So it might be something that you're going to write down and then leave it alone and come back to it later on. But do go back to it because it's definitely something that's going to like really help you along in the near future. Now, you are coming into this reading as a magician. So I'm hearing like you have skills, you have talents, you have your little tricks of getting things done in a certain kind of way. You do have the Three of Cups and the Seven of Swords here coming out. So it makes me feel like you are hanging around with people, or you will be hanging around with people who will be helping you. Like you are strategically putting yourself in positions where you can be around the right kind of people that are going to end up helping you along here. It's going to pay off. I do see the Three of Coins coming out with the Two of Cups. I do feel like a new person is going to come in and want to work with you here. Okay, and you're definitely going to have a chance to really show off your skills. Like you're really going to be able to show somebody what you're made of. That is something that's going to end up being very imperative, especially when it comes to your idea. So it's like something is going to change the direction of your life, and it's something that is going to lead to this success from this idea. Okay. Now, according to what I'm looking at here, in the past, you might have had some very unhealthy attachments. Maybe you've had situations where you found yourself being stuck. Maybe this could be something that is like weighing really heavy on your mind, especially with this new person coming in. So, there is like a level of caution or a level of like you just feel like, okay, is history gonna repeat itself here? Is something gonna repeat itself? Are you gonna get unhealthily attached to somebody again? This could be like something that's running through your mind, and it's coming out as though like in the past you knew better. Like you were sucked into a situation, but you already knew better, but you couldn't help yourself and you got stuck in that situation anyways. You could have been stuck in a like a codependent relationship, where somebody was keeping secrets, somebody was having a secret affair. Okay, so this is more like a relationship. Yeah. So somebody was possibly having like a secret affair. You found out about it eventually. And now it's like you got sucked into that relationship. And somehow it's crisscrossing with this new person. Like this new person coming into your life is triggering that old memory. But there was something about that person that kept you addicted to their energy. It could have been sexual energy. Like the two of you, the sex was like really good, so you stayed, and it created this dynamic of codependency and possibly, I'll say it, possibly like addiction was a part of this. There was a lot of toxicity there, you know, but you were in an energy or in a mindset of instant gratification. Okay, now that was the past. That's where you were in the past. You're no longer there anymore. This is something where you learned your lesson here. You found you you messed around and found out kind of energy, right? So if this is you, don't worry. things are about to work out. You learned your lessons from that experience. Yes, history does tend to repeat itself, but this time around, I'm hearing you know better. I'm also hearing that Spirit is saying here to go ahead and just like push yourself through it. Okay? Push yourself through your fears because if you do, it's going to pay off. Things are going to pay off. You're going to get paid. You're going to get the resources that you need. You're going to be doing very well. And Spirit is saying here just to focus on your goal. You know, whatever it is, the goal that you have in mind, just stay focused on that because you're definitely going to have victory here. Now, I'm also hearing with this coming out that you have a very strong willpower. Okay, so use that. That's a gift. Your willpower, your strength, the things that you bring to the table, these are your strengths. Use these things. I'm also hearing that this is something in you that is setting you apart from the crowd. Okay, this is something that's setting you apart from everybody else and why somebody here wants to work with you. Okay, so the negative thoughts that you're having, you know, just overcome those things because you're definitely being set apart from the crowd, and this is why somebody's going to want to work with you. So it has nothing to do with like this person is, you know, having anything kind of shady going on or anything like that. Now, about this person from the past coming around, it does look like this person is going to bring on this energy of you feeling really nervous or being suspicious as to like why this person's coming around, why now, like of all times, right? Why is this person coming around? What's going on here? Okay, yes, make sure you write down that thing, but write down your ideas. The thing about this person coming around might have something to do with a change going on, a change in that person's relationships, a change in that person's home. This could be a change in that person's marriage. Okay. Now, this person is like looking for somebody here. The reason why this person from the past is coming around is because they're definitely looking for somebody. They're looking for something that is different than what they've had before. I'm hearing it's like they're wanting justice. It's like they want somebody to come in and correct something for them or give them some kind of like right to something. So for some of you, I'm hearing like you might push this person away because you might feel paranoid as to why this person's coming around. And I do see this person being very persistent. So it's like they're going to keep popping up until you talk to them. And I do see here that you have some scars. Some of the scars might be because of this past person that you were involved with. And some of the scars might have something to do with this person or the period that you knew this person. And it might not even have anything to do with them, but this person is going to be reminding you of a period where you carry scars with you. So, for instance, maybe you were in the 6th grade, somebody in your family passed away. It was a very traumatic period, and then this person just happened to be your friend at that time. It could be something as simple as that. Or it could be something where this person actually did something and they left some scars on you. Okay, so do put the energy where it belongs. Now, just be aware that I am seeing somebody. You do have two people, one from the past coming towards you. You do have a new person, okay, that's coming into your world that wants to see what you bring to the table. This could be a work situation, or this could be a person who's actually actively looking for a partner, a romantic partner. The reason why I say that is because there's definitely somebody here who is very sexually attracted to you. And you are really tempting this person into doing something new, something that they've never done before. What that is, I don't know, but there is something here where this person wants to do something new, something different, something that they've never done before. We do have the 5 of Coins coming out. You might be making this person feel left out. We have the King of Coins. It's like you might be doing something that's making this person feel left out, but this person is coming in as being a very loving kind of person. Let's see what else comes out. Very loyal type of person, good head on their shoulders. Okay. So whoever this person is, it's either one or the other. This person is very loyal. They could be a boss. They could have dark hair. They could be approximately 5'7", five. Okay, if it's a female, 5'5" to 5'7". If it's a male, we're looking at 5'10" and up. Okay, dark hair, dark eyes. Could be approximately like maybe in their 50s. For could be 50s. Yes, that's what I'm getting. Could be in their 50s. Now, the thing about this person that I find to be very interesting here is that even though they're very sexually attracted to you, this person is definitely not going to allow their emotions to dictate what they do here. Okay. This person is very committed to having a very stable relationship. This is somebody who is going to prioritize logic over their feelings. This is also going to be somebody who would prefer a more traditional type of relationship. So if this is a male, this is definitely going to be somebody who's going to want to pursue you. If this is a female, she's going to try to seduce you into pursuing her. So if this is a male that you're dealing with, it would be best to let this person lead and let them like lead the relationship. If it's a female, then I suggest you you're in for she's gonna try to get you to pursue her. She's gonna try to get you to lead her. So just be ready for that tango. But regardless, male or female, this is definitely gonna be somebody who's gonna want to be your friend first and build a solid foundation first before they ever sleep with you, before they ever bring in any kind of romance or anything sexual. I don't see this person trying to get sexual, but they might be the kind of person who's going to want to flirt quite a bit. Okay, so this person's pursuing you is going to be more of flirtation rather than actually doing anything. Like it's like they're going to want to test the waters with you and see what is basically what is your reaction, because however the way that you react with this person, they're going to assume this is how you react with everybody. So do be cautious with what you're doing, especially if you are looking for a stable relationship, a long-term stable secure relationship, because what I'm seeing here is that this person definitely has what it takes to give that to you. Okay, this is somebody who is a very rock solid personality. Okay, this is somebody who's not going to be fickle. They're not going to be messing around. They're not going to be playing games. Okay, I do see this person as being the kind of person who's definitely going to be at that point in their life where they want to make an important decision. Like they feel like they need to make an important decision. It's like they feel like they need to have a partner. Some people could be alone. Some people are okay with being alone. Some people prefer to be alone. And then there's some people that they feel like they need to have a partner. Everybody's different. This person is definitely the kind of person who feels like they need to have a partner in their life. They're a very traditional type of person. Now, one thing I gotta let you know is that this person is going to be investigating you, or they're gonna hire somebody to investigate you. And the reason why is because this person is very well off. Okay, and this is maybe for one or two of you. I see this person as being very, very well off. Like, very, very well off. Okay, so you have to understand this person is definitely going to try to protect themselves financially, and they're definitely going to try to see if you're the kind of person who would give them a prenup. Okay, and the reason for that is because of what they have accumulated in their life. You know, it reminds me of the Olsen twins. They had a prenup signed up for them, and they married people and got divorced, and they were able to keep their, what they work for. So this person might be looking at you, trying to figure out if you're the kind of person who would give them a prenup, something like that. But at the same time, remember this person is traditional. So this is going to be somebody who is going to treat you very well. They just want to make sure that their investments and the things that they have already are protected. So now, if you are asking me my advice about whether you should sign a prenup, I would say yes, because I would definitely sign a prenup. Um, but that is me. You do you, boo. Okay. So, is there anything else here that Aries needs to know? The Hierophant. I do feel like this person is going to lead to marriage. It's going to lead to a higher institution of a commitment. And I think this person is definitely going to be looking at you for marriage. Okay? Running to the chapel and we're gonna get married. Um, but they're definitely going to push for this contract to be signed. Now, the thing about prenups, I think a lot of people get confused about is that the prenups is to protect what y'all have before the marriage. What you accumulate during the marriage is different. That is community property between the two of you, right? Because both of you contributed to that. A prenup is just to protect what the person has earned or what they have accumulated before the marriage, before they even ever knew you. That's what the prenup is. And I think that's why a lot of people are not interested in signing a prenup. Um, and my personal opinion, I think a prenup is a very fair exchange. Okay. And if you don't sign a prenup, that is, alone is a very big red flag. Because I would want a prenup with somebody, right? Especially if I had like a lot of stuff. You know what I mean? I would want a prenup personally, and I think you would too if you really worked really hard. You know what I'm saying? Like if you worked really hard and you accumulated, you started your own business, you did all this stuff, and you success, and you would want to protect that too, especially the older you are, because when once you get into your 50s, I mean, come on, your energy level is not like it was when you were in your 20s. You know what I mean? So just keep that in mind, okay? I don't see it as being as a bad thing. And I think you should consider it at least. Consider what I'm telling you. Consider the prenup because I do feel like it's gonna be a really good thing between the two of you, even though it's gonna come off being very practical at the beginning. I do see love between the two of you, so the result is gonna be a marriage. There is gonna be love. Is there gonna be problems? Yeah, there's gonna be problems. You might need to go see a therapist. Like a couples counselor eventually down in the future. Okay. But hey, all relationships need work. You know what I mean? At least you have somebody here who is going to be mentally stable, financially stable, and definitely committed to this relationship. So the qualities are there. The good qualities are there. The qualities that you want in a partner is there. Anyways, Aries, I do see this as being a good thing. Let's go ahead and get your angel numbers out and see what your angel number is for today. Happy birthday to everybody. Okay. Let's see what it came out for you. We got 666. A wake up call for you to re examine your current situation and change. Okay. And change the direction of your thoughts so you can raise your vibration to a more positive frequency. I am centered. Okay. I feel like that message is more for somebody who's not going to want to sign the prenup. I don't know. That's just my feeling, but let's go ahead and get another one for you. So do put that in the comments. You are centered. No? Okay. Give us another one for Aries Spirit, please, and thank you. Well, okay, there it is. Let's see. All right. We got 44. It says your angels are encouraging you to continue on your present life path with diligence and determination, and even greater success will come in the future. I am supported. Yes, I feel like that's for you, definitely. All right, Aries, I'm going to get out of this reading. Thank you for joining me. Catch me in the next one. I hope this reading is what you needed it to be. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Bye, guys.